All right, guys, so we're back at the house. We're all changed, ready to go. And yeah, let's go. Oh, who's that guy? Zuzu. So I decided to adopt a dog last weekend, German Shepherd, Zeus. He goes by Zuzu or Zoo. But yeah, he'll probably be in some videos in the future. But let's get out of here and go get into a game at Hollywood. Alright guys, getting right into it here. We looked down at Ace King of Clubs. There was a limp. We made it 15 pre. One caller, so we went heads up. Flop is Ace High with one club. He checks. We bet 20, and we take this one down pretty quickly. Alright, so hopping right into the next one here. We definitely didn't play a long session this time. We only played a couple hours. We were very card dead. But here we picked up Ace King under the gun, and I decided to make it 10. I mean, I think as long as you're making it 3x or more in a cash game, you're fine, unless there's like limps involved. But I guess you can make it 12 to 15. But I think 10's fine. And small blind calls, big blind gets out of the way. We go heads up to a flop. Flop is 10-7-3. So we flop 2 overs, that's about it. We take a shot at it. He checks to us, we bet 10, and we take it down. Okay, so finally another playable hand here, and that's Ace Jack of Spades. We opened at $10. There was 2 callers, one out of the small blind and one out of the big blind, so both the blinds call us. Flop is 8-7 deuce, 2 spades, so fantastic flop for us. Small blind checks it to the big blind, who leads out for $14. My hand's very, very, very good. I don't want either of them to fold, so I just make the smooth call here. Small blind gets out of the way, and we go heads up to a turn, which is a deuce of diamonds. So pairs the board and we miss. He checks it over to us. I check it back. I mean, I think you can go one or two ways there, but my hand's so strong. So maybe if I had a worse flush draw, I would bet. But I check it back. The river's a jack, so we river top pair, top kicker, and he leads for $5. So I know sometimes people do this to induce a raise, but I just don't see it from this guy. So I go ahead and make it 30 to go. And he says he got the information he needed and lets it go. So maybe, I mean, I was trying to get the most, max value, but maybe I go a bit smaller. But either way, we take it down. Alright, so here we look down at King, Queen of Diamonds. Beautiful hand on the button, and it's basically another raise and take it here. We opened to 10 pre, went heads up to a flop of King High, King 5-3, I believe, 1 diamond. He checked, we bet 10, and he folds, so we take that down. Alright guys, here it is, the hand you've all been waiting for, the hand that pretty much defined this session. We look down at King Queen off here on the button. Straddle's on, it's been on pretty much all night from the same player. So I go ahead and make it 20 to go. I think it's a good size, over $6 straddle. I guess you can make it 25, I don't know. I think 20 is fine. The small blind, or actually not the small blind, the big blind and the straddle calls. So we go 3 ways to a flop of Ace High with 2 clubs. I believe it was Ace 5, I don't know. Ace 5 something, 2 clubs. But we completely airball, and they both check it to me. So I think it's a pretty good flop for my range for the most part. So I go ahead and toss out 100 and announce 30. Only the straddle calls. Turn is an 8 of diamonds. He checks pretty quickly to me. And I go ahead and bet 50. So once he calls again here, I'm putting him on strictly a flush draw. I don't see many other hands he could have. maybe some kind of pair and a flush draw, but pretty much just a flush draw. The river's a 2 of diamonds, so everything misses, and he pauses and checks yet again. So I'm assuming he missed his club draw, and I go ahead and jam all in for my last 120 or so, and he snap calls. So obviously we're not good here, and he flips over 8 deuce of clubs. So he did miss his clubs, but he turned an 8 and rivered 2 pairs. So pretty insane run out, and he gets there with the 8 deuce.
Well, we won something. We won a $10 food comp. That was a very irritating session, but let's get some food. Well, another frustrating session. Yeah, that king queen hand, and then we were down to our last 90, $100, and we were 3-handed at the time. And the same aggressive player opened to 20. We had ace 10 suited. We jammed all in for 90, 95, whatever. And other player folded, and he called. He had ace jack, and he won. So yeah, the king queen hand was really frustrating, as you guys seen. But yeah, there was a bunch of hands that I opened and had to fold. But yeah, we'll be playing again tomorrow night. So it's Thursday night currently, 24th, I believe, or 25th. And we'll be back tomorrow night. So that burger was very good. I can't believe I've never had that before. Just the original burger that they have here at the cafe. Super good, as you guys could see. But that was about the only thing good that came out of this night. But yeah, I can't complain. Great session besides the result. Game was pretty good. Just did not run good at all. I haven't been running good online or live lately, so not much to say, but we'll be back at it tomorrow, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah.